here we go. It's flashing, it's saying add, it has just finished. It says it's 189 degrees. Taking the lid off, and I have all of my chocolate all broken up, and I'm gonna dump it all in here. I'm just gonna wait a second and let it just melt, and then I'm gonna pulse it and finish it, and I'll show you that. How about that blender? One of the questions I often get is, so like, can you make smoothies with this blender? And the simple answer is absolutely. Can you make margaritas? Absolutely. So it's the same motor as a Vitamix. So it's a very powerful motor. A couple big differences. One is capacity. So 7 cups capacity when it's cold, 6 cups only when it is hot. It's got a glass pitcher, not a plastic pitcher. And the other thing is, it actually has a heating element and a digital interface. What on earth does that mean to you? Well, you saw it when it was making the chocolate pots. You might probably noticed when you could hear it not blending, just doing something, and then it would pause, which what was doing at the time is it had the heating element on, and it was heating it in the base of the blender, of the pitcher itself. And each of the different functions, the blender knows how to do that thing. So for sauce, it's great for all of those gentle things, egg based, so hollandaises, lemon curd, all of that kind of stuff. Oh my. Chocolate pots. It knows how to do that. But if you're making, for instance, a tomato soup, whether it's from fresh tomatoes or a can of tomatoes, you can follow the recipe, dump and dial, and use the soup function. And what it will do is it will heat it, it will boil it for like 10 minutes. So it's a more aggressive function, obviously, than sauce, where it has to be really gentle. And so it'll sit and it kind of does that. Well, it is boiling the soup. If you're making applesauce, it'll sit and boil as well. So that uses the heated puree function. And in the book that comes with it, which is how you're going to learn it, you'll also try like a hummus. You'll do nut butters, so you can make your own Nutella, that kind of thing, smoothie bowls, all sorts of stuff. Your alternative milks, nut butters, seed butters, and jam. So it has a jam function, which completely puts it over the top. And honestly, you'll pick probably your favorite 2 or 3 things that you love it for. But I do encourage you to obviously try everything, because you'll probably find yourself using it for way more than you expected. So when it's fruit season, you can go ahead and make your own jam. You put about 4 cups of fruit in there, follow the directions for the amount of sugar and the amount of pectin that you'll add. Dump and dial to the jam setting, and it will bring it up to 220 degrees, which is when pectin sets, and you will literally pour your finished jam into your prepared jars. They'll seal because everything's so hot. And it's shelf stable. So many reasons to love it, but I think that a great one is obviously these chocolate pots. The one customer favorite feature of it is the heated wash. So it has heated wash. That means that's what the setting is called. That's why we call it that. So the blades don't come out of here. It's all, locked in there. So obviously for food safety, we need to make sure that there's no bacteria in there. So it has a built-in heated wash function. So you put the water in, a drop of soap, dial it to heated wash, and it will bring up to 140 degrees. It whirls it, washes it all in there. And it also comes with our trusty little brush, and you can, if there's anything lodged in there, you can just brush it right out. All I do usually is when it's finished the heated wash, I take my washcloth, wipe the inside, make sure that the edge right here is all nice and clean, the lid is clean, and it literally dries itself, and I put it away. So it's super easy to clean as well. So how about that Deluxe Cooking Blender?